Peace and love, world! How are y'all doing? I'm doing so great. Life is fantastic, exactly right here. So, today I want to share with you all what I was doing. You all been wondering what I am doing. So, right now, I've been away from live lately. It's because of I'm traveling. I came to my home country, the place where I born, so I was doing my thing in a city. So right now I came to my birthplace, which is in the village, as you all can see. This is my yard, this is my mother yard, then I have my other yard. So my father and mother used to live very close to each other, like 5 minutes away from each other. So right now I'm living in my mother yard here, as you all can see, in nature. This is the garden we have. We are planting everything. This is our house. So this is our village home, right? So I want to tell you all that where I have been, and I have many coconut trees here. I am very happy. So this is what I've been doing lately, because I wanted to come to live and speak to you all once I came to the village side, because I am balanced everywhere, but I prefer the silence of nature. I need the silence of nature in order to communicate with the higher rooms. I can communicate with the higher rooms even if I am in a crowd city, but at that time I have to put all my work with the spirit that is exactly in that environment. So right now I can really have my alone time here and my own space where I can really explain you all every little thing. So now I am in peace and bliss here, so don't you worry about a thing. I'm all good, everything is all right, and we are growing lots of papayas here. So everything is really good here. And I want to speak to you all about what you want to hear right now from deep from my heart. And is actually, I want to tell you all how important it is doing yoga. If you do yoga, you can be in any environment in your life and still work it out. Every single day, just by practicing of yoga, you can allow yourself to extremely strong. Then you will know how to deal with the even toxic people that is around you. They will not bother you or affect your emotion anymore. That means that the people who are vibrating in very lower state, you will know how to deal with them. Is because of you are going to balance your physical geometry with the universal geometry. So that's why yoga is extremely important. As I am a yogi right now and I am practicing yoga, so as soon as I practice yoga, what I do, it's allow me to cleanse all the blockages out of the chakras, and it's a deeper meaning in the chakra centers. It's because of there is unseen energies, means we don't see everything with these two eyes. So whatever we are seeing with these two eyes, it's all illusion. And there are some other things that we don't see, the colors, the energy patterns. We don't see the atoms that build up all this. We don't see the molecule that build up everything that we see that seems to be so real. We don't see the reality as it is. So we see all these beautiful pictures, all these human bodies and all this. So now, when we are interacting with people, means we are actually sending energy chakras to chakras. You got me? Chakras to chakras. So what happened? You may end up feeling low of energy. You may end up taking off their own emotions or anger or negativity, which is not yours, but you were just having it fine. You were just having it fine by saying, wow, I feel good, I feel great. So now you meet somebody. And that somebody make you feel in certain way. So that's why the greatest protection that you can have is to start your day with yoga. Means different pose, different yoga postures that cleans all the blockages, all the energies that is not yours, that been project on your chakras, and now you have to deal with it. So with yoga, you can let go of it and center yourself to your centers with different breathing techniques, with different mantra chanting. This is what I'm doing. There is my yoga mat. So I am all day grounded, as you all see. It's also extremely important to live in nature. as you are living in nature, in the silence of nature, you're hearing the 432 hertz. Means 432 hertz is actually the highest vibrational language on earth. So when you are in tune with it, and when you are not in tune with it, you are hearing lots of cars, train, maybe lots of people. So you're observing that. So you get in tune with that environment. That's why you have to allow yourself to come to the silence of nature. Or if you don't have access to forests, you can listen to 432 hertz playlist from YouTube. When you search on it, you will find that playlist. So it will balance your frequency. And as you do meditation, it calms your mind and it allow you to focus on your thoughts. So now you're going to find more clarity. You are going to find more clarity in your mind. So you're not going to suffer mentally or physically. For yoga, it cures all of the body pain. At the same time, it balance, it's align you with the universal, the cosmic, the supreme energy. That's why it's extremely important in the morning, even if you have 5 minutes to do it. So now as I passed by the city for 8 days, I remember back in the time, I'm speaking from my own experiences. I remember back in the time, what happened to me, I used to freak out. That energy used to take over me because I am a feeler. So I feel all the horrible energies that is around, and it makes me extremely sensitive. But right now, I'm extremely calm. My head is too high, and I feel extremely grounded and super strong. It's because of I am doing yoga and meditation practices. And not only that, the most important thing that I realize is actually what I'm eating. Because as I know that everything is energy, when Nikola Tesla talks about it, even the greatest scientist, Albert Einstein, we can talk more about the people that is talking about everything is energy. Bruce Lipton, everybody knows that everything is energy. Everything is based, the whole universe is energy. So now you are the center of all these. So now you can play with the energies. You can play with the energies just with your mind. Because thoughts are everything. Whatever you think, you become that. So your thoughts can be beyond your imagination land. And all this existing and all this, whatever you put your belief system in it, you can believe in it. Like me, I play with the energy all the time. Means that I protect my aura just by close my eyes or with my eyes open by realizing, okay, so right now I'm putting a pink color aura around me. So that means that none of the energy can come into my own space and try to attack me, because this is higher than this, this is a spiritual world that is going on earth, and we are actually playing with each other. It's nothing really serious, but you can get caught up in it emotionally. Is because of you're living in this emotional room, because our body carry emotions. But I know the science behind it. I understand that I am not my body and I am not these emotions, but I am here and observing it. So as an observer, I am not here to become one with this. I am here to observe it. You got me? But you all get stressed by feeling everything and like, oh my God, I'm experiencing all this. So you don't feel good. You get caught up in it. But there is always a way to come out of all this that we are experiencing, all this emotional experiences. So I am giving you all the technique, but just by using on me, because if I don't experience anything, how can I share with you all? So I am experiencing it by myself, and right now I'm experiencing and I'm sharing it with you all. So now put your focus in it. Just try to understand that how important is the food. So now back in the time when I used to eat foods, back in the time means lots of junk food, lots of processed food, lots of plastic food, lots of not higher vibrational foods. So at the time I was drinking Coca-Cola, eating in McDonald's, eating chips and all this. So my body was not light either, because the less you eat, more you receive from the crown chakra. I will come to this later. So now understand this ultimate simplicity of oneself is that this body is the temple of God. This body is the temple of God. So now what you can do about it? You have to detoxify it. You have to cleanse it and offer God the supreme highest natural foods. Means that things that is coming straight from nature. Like we grow our own foods here and we're eating it. I have tons of coconut trees, papaya trees. Papayas are growing, guava, mangoes. I have everything that I need here because this is the place that I born. All right. So now what's going on is that food is energy. Now we come back to the energy again. This is too deep. please share this video. So now everything is energy. So let me explain it to you all. This papaya right here that is growing for me is actually connected with the Mother Earth, the source itself, because the earth is God creation, the nature is God creation. So when you see in the building right there, this building right here, as you all can see, this is man creation. This is man creation, but this is God creation. So now when you are eating plastic food, is actually like this. You are consuming energies like this. So now it's not really alive. When you're eating lots of processed food, it's like this. This is man-made. It's not God-made. So you have to allow yourself to put all the highest energies within this temple of God, means that is coming straight from nature, because this is vibrating high. So now when you come to nature, or when you're eating from nature, we are picking the fruit straight from the tree. This is natural, this is God. So when we put it and consume it, so now everything is water. If you study about water science, water carry all the information. That's why all the fruits are watery. Do you know it? All the fruits are juicy and sweet. Why? Because sweet is actually happiness. So now remember, the Ayurveda say that sweetness is happiness. So now understand that when you consume that, so your body automatically start to vibrate high, and water carry information. So now you're going to receive the information that is coming straight from Mother Nature. So now those information going into your cells, going into your DNA, is activating the DNA within you, and your cells gonna tell you what to do, how to do, when to do. So you are going to start to slowly but surely hear the higher voice that you are going to hear yourself. Because what is clouding all of us is actually the foods that we are eating. I'm always telling about the foods, because this is the most important thing. Because I've been vegan for 4.5 years, plant-based. I'm eating organic foods. So what happening is that I just crystallized my pineal gland. I started to do all the spiritual practices. So now that I am here, so now I am extremely aware of every little thing. I can sense things before it even come. I see the body language. Most of us is not even aware of anything. Me, if you tell me, why did I learn all this from? Most of the information is coming from our Akashic library. Means you are the greatest book that God ever been created. You don't have to go to teachers or read book to know things. Only through right foods you can activate your true self, that is me, because we are all one. God speaks through us. So now you have to just remove the clouds of your mind and body. Means by balancing your mind, by balancing your body, you can activate the purest soul that you are, because you are that supreme self. You are that you, and nobody can exchange that. But what is clouding us is actually our thoughts. All the toxic thoughts, So now we put our attention and focus on those thoughts, and you get caught up in it. Maybe you're stuck in your past, you're stuck in the future, you're worrying a lot. So now when your mind and body is not balanced, is not purified, that's the time you are disconnected from that soul. You're disconnected from supreme being that you are. We are all one. There is no highs and lows on the ultimate state of oneself. But yes, to be true, we are actually living in this duality of earth, where is heaven and hell is existing. There are people that always living in the darkness. There are people who is extremely bright. So now it's actually not the soul that is within, it's actually their mind, their thinking. So they think, and they put their action, and their action become extremely, extremely sensitive, right? Because of their thoughts. So if you can balance your thoughts, even the scientist, the Bruce Lipton says that you are what you eat. You think what you eat. Our neurons, where are they located? Here and on our gut. So now you have to understand, to clean this body, to detoxify this body with proper diet, means the plant-based, as I explained. So now once you start to eat plant-based, it's the process right here. It's a process. It's a very big process. It took me 4.5 years, and on this process, my life totally changed, because I started to just eat healthier, God-made food. So now I activate the God within me. So now nobody can tell me what to do, when to do, how to do, because I am aware of my higher voice. I am aware of my true self. So I'm living in my purpose, and I'm doing my thing that I am here to do. And everybody is having a purpose. Everybody is here to do something really big, but for themselves. You cannot do anything else for somebody else if you don't do all the things with yourself. So the greatest investment that you can do is actually with yourself. So this is what I am doing, and that is how I am sharing my experiences with you all. So now realize how important the energy is. So now the more higher vibration energy you put into this temple of God, so the more you are going to vibrate high, activates the God DNA that you carry within in yourself. So now when you start to detoxify your body, so your mind is started to detoxify itself, because your mind is the body. There is no separation. There is no separation. Whoever said that there is separation, you are still sleeping in this duality. Don't get caught up in this illusion. Just wake up and start to take care of yourself. Start to love yourself. Start to eat earthy foods that is freely given by nature. Why do you think when this food will get ripe, just little bit of wind, it's gonna fall to the ground? It's because of all the trees wants us to eat fruits. Fruit is human true food. Remember that. Fruits. So eat lots of fruits. Start to take care of yourself. Go for a pure vegan diet. That's the thing. Go for that and start to do meditation, do yoga. Start to know yourself. Spend more time alone in nature. Spend more time alone in nature. This is the ultimate thing you can do with yourself. Start to talk lovely to yourself. Right now maybe you are having lots of miserable thoughts and you want to run away from your thoughts, but you cannot run away with ignorance. You have to face all of your thoughts in the silence of meditation. Everybody say, no, I'm about to quiet my mind through meditation practices. But no, you are here to clarify your things by sitting in the silence of meditation with yourself and see the truth and collect the wisdom. And that's the only time you will be liberated. And I have so much to share with the all, but I will be back. This is just a little part, and I put as much as I could, but it's beyond all this. Once we can dig into one thought, and it can take me 10 days just to explain one thing to you all. So it's just a short message still, but I'm about to come more with it, because as I'm saying, the diet is extremely important. Right now, I'm not feeling what others feeling, because the people who are still eating meat, the people who are still consuming lots of dead flesh, they are thinking, their action, their mindset, their feeling are different, because I understand, I've been there, They feel guilty, they feel sad, they feel angry, If you just poke them a little bit, they get super mad, they get angry. It's because of they are not balanced. All the emotion, all the energy that they carry, they're actually getting from what they're consuming, because that animal didn't want to be killed. It felt the anger, it felt the sadness, it felt all these emotions. So now when you consume meat, you have to deal with what that energy went through, and then when you experience it, you become that energy. That's why I say that go for a purer, healthier diet, because fruits wants us to eat them. This is the purest energy of earth, and you can get everything from plant-based. There is no thing like protein, or where can I get this and that. All these are existing in nature. Just do your research and find it, and I will do more nutrition videos, and let you know what I eat. So now this is it for today, and I feel extremely super powerful, and I give thanks to myself for who I am today, for what I have today, because nothing can really heal me, because I'm extremely strong and grounded, and this is all I ever wanted, This is all I ever wanted. So I will be back. Please share this video. See you all soon. Namaste.